All right, BJ, game week. I know you got a little day extra, but just take us through your thoughts on the build-up to this game. How excited are you to really just get the season going?
You know, the whole team very excited. Finally, be able to put our hands on opponent. Quarterback's finally going to be live this Sunday, so that's going to be very exciting. We've been training very hard leading up to this moment.
You expect this to be physical and them to try to attack you with the rushing attacks that we saw against Duquesne?
Most definitely. Their scheme is they're going to try to run the ball, and we're going to do our best to stop it. We got a very good defensive scheme and defensive plan for them. But Florida State, they're going to come out and try to punch them out.
Is it the typical game plan for a quote dual threat quarterback? Keep him in the pocket. Don't let him get it to the edge. Is that the plan?
Yeah, most definitely. Their quarterback is who makes them go. So we're definitely going to have to, alter our rushes and little things like that just to keep him in the pocket and keep him from being so elusive.
How excited are you that this is going to be in the dome? Just the idea of,
wow. It's his first time.
It's definitely up. I think I might have this extra mic, but I don't know. Just the idea of having the game there, having so much of Louisiana there, watching you.
Yeah, the atmosphere is going to be crazy, especially the last time LSU was in the Dome. We all know what happened, national championship. So I think that same type of energy is going to be back in the Dome this Sunday. So I just can't wait to get in there, see all the fans, see all the people that support LSU so much, and be able to play for them as well.
What do you think, I guess, you'll take away from just the fall camp leading up to this moment? How prepared are you, whether it be physically? Coach Kelly talked about, just 2 soft injury issues. Everyone really is probably about as healthy as you can be going into this one. Do you feel different going into this one?
Most definitely. I definitely feel way different mentally, physically. Just being my 3rd year, a lot more experience growing through camp. So just being able to have that type of experience, those previous years, is just going to be better for me. Going into game 1, not going to be, it's not really going to be a game 1 for me. Just carrying on from the last 2 seasons.
How talented is this defensive line, your defensive line, would you say?
Yeah, in my opinion, we're going to be the best unit on the field. I told the D-line, if we don't go, the defense doesn't go, the team doesn't go. So we have a very, very high standard to perform, and I believe that we're going to deliver. Just being on the field, being able to see, the younger guys, the type of depth that we're going to have, the type of, players that are behind that's going to be able to contribute, especially on, like you said, the D-line. We have so many young guys that are going to be able to contribute and just be able to keep the standard up even when the ones are not in. So a lot of guys like Savion Jones, Kyle Wingo, Quincy Wiggins, those type of guys on the defensive end. Young guys, Will Campbell on the offensive line. So just those little things I believe is going to be a big part of our success this year.
Are you surprised at all at how well the transfers have fit into this roster and have kind of assimilated themselves?
I'm not surprised at all. A lot of transfers, they know what it means to be at LSU. A lot of the guys are from in-state guys, from New Orleans, Shreveport, from all over the state. So they know what it means to be an LSU Tiger.
These season openers, how important are they to kind of set the tone for the year moving forward?
Season openers are very important. We all know what happened last year. But this year, we just can't make that same mistake as a season opener. FSU, they're a good, strong team. They do some good things well, but we're also a good team. We're very coached well, and we just have to come out and execute, and everything's going to go as planned.
Do you just talk about Mason Smith a little bit? What you've seen out of him, growth, just him as a person and how he's moved forward, and maybe what expectations for him might be this year? Yeah,
Mason, me personally, he's one of my favorites. Just watching the dude play is like no other. The violence and the aggression and the dominance he brings to the game is like no one else. He's going to have an amazing season this year. Just the progression that he had from last year to this year is out of this world. He's one of those players that you see once every 10 years. So just being able to play with him alongside him is going to be so beneficial to me and the whole defense.
that defensive line, you guys talk among, especially the first four of you, like expectations within your own group. Like, what do you guys hope to accomplish just as a force?
As a force, you know, just talking Ali, J. Roy, Mason, we expect complete dominance, and that's how we're gonna walk on that field, just ready to dominate. We believe that we're the best front in the NCAA in the country, so that's how we're gonna carry ourselves. That's how we're supposed to play.
On the other side of the ball, Mason Taylor, this freshman tight end. I mean, he's made some moves out there that have kind of had people oohing and on. I mean, how do you, what have you seen out of him during fall camp?
Oh, I've seen some great progression out of him. You know, doing half line run and stuff like that. He's an amazing blocker. He has some good strength to him, able to use his hands, and also he's very elusive in his route running. So I think he's going to be a great contribution in the tight end room, learning from guys with more experience like Cole Taylor and Nick Storr. So I like the way he plays, and I like you know, the technicality that he has in his game.
I don't know, you guys are doing your thing, you're kind of sheltered in this box, but are you surprised, or maybe like some of the people's opinion of your head coach just because he left Notre Dame to come here, and some of the things that have been said nationally about him?
No, I'm not really into, you know, all the things that they say about Coach Kelly. He's been here and he's been doing an amazing job. He's been leading us very well. He's been doing everything and anything that he can to make us and put us in the best position possible to win. So that's all. Just, you know, we respect what the media has to say. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but you know, since he's been in the building, he's been a great head coach.
Have being asked who the quarterback is?
No, not really. You know, it's a question that everybody wants to know. We still don't know. Only the coaches know. But both quarterbacks are very qualified and very good and talented to lead us to the championship and lead us to win games. So they're both very able. And to be honest, when game day comes, both of them are very able to be the starter. So it's not even one person is better than the other. So
What do you think the team goals are this year? You know, it's different, right? It's different right now. What do you think realistic expectations are?
Team goals, realistically, just take every game one at a time, week by week. Starting with Florida State, we got to start off hot, start off strong, and just continue that good energy throughout the whole season, and play a full season this year. You know, and just keep us strong mentally. But that's the biggest thing: handle one game at a time, really, week by week.
Do you see a progression, like a logical progression as the calendar kind of unfolds and you get different teams? Yeah, this team could be good, you know, midway through the season.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, just going on through the season, we have some ups and down type games, but we respect all our opponents. We're gonna see how it plays out, how other teams play. So we're gonna have some good games this season upcoming. So I'm very excited just to be able to, you know, play other teams, not just in SEC West, but also in the SEC East as well.
Got time for two more.
What kind of season do you think this guy's ready to have?
Ali Gay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have a stellar season, like out of this world. You know, as a whole front, I think the whole front, as a whole, we're gonna have an amazing season. We're just gonna assert our dominance each and every game, and the hardest part is gonna be consistency. But with our mental toughness, with our strain, we're very able to accomplish that.
Last one.
Starting the season unranked, how do you guys go into the year with that kind of chip on your shoulder?
You know, we respect the voting, we respect the media, what they have to say about us, but we know the work that we put in this off season, through spring, through you know, winter workouts. We know the type of team that we are, and we know the type of team that we can be, and we're just gonna have to prove it this season.
Thank you, BJ.
Thanks, man.